So today I wanted to talk about academic misconduct. And what I wanted to talk about today is, some of the different things I've seen over the years that students have done and that they've gotten in trouble for. So, anybody watching this can understand, what schools look for and what can possibly happen. So I'm just go over a couple of things that I've seen students do. And, a lot of these things do have similarities to plagiarism. Uh, and I've certainly seen different types of plagiarism, which I've talked about in other videos. But today we're going to talk about different things that I've seen. So here's some things. I've represented a student who truly broke into his school's computer system, a very elite school, by the way, broke into their computer system and was able to change his grade from a very low grade to a very high grade. And it was found out that he did that. I've represented a fair amount of students who have lied about the amount of hours they've done for internships. That's mostly graduate level schools, medical, law, things of that nature. Nobody wants to get caught for doing that. Represented numerous people for lying about a family member dying for having to miss a test or a deadline that they were never able to get the proof that the school wanted them to get. Um, I've represented people who have. I represented one client who didn't take a final because he said he got into a car accident and he was submitting some sort of information and the school didn't believe him. So they actually wound up like trying to track down the doctor that he got this prescription pad for. And it turned out that it was his father who didn't know anything about it. So he got in a fair amount of trouble. These are things a lot of students think they're kind of clever and they wind up, getting caught. I've represented students who have been accused of bribing TAs to give them better grades. And one of the things that I've represented a lot of people on lately is that text groups and work that's done together with other people, documents that people are working on, maybe 10 or 15 people in a class, or up to 40 or 50 in a text group that I've seen where people are texting during a test that they're taking at home. All it takes is one person to turn this information in. That's all it is. All it takes is one person and everybody else gets caught. So I can't state enough how doing any of these things is not a good idea, and there's a good chance you wind up getting caught. And getting charged with academic misconduct is something that many schools take extremely serious. You'd be looking at suspensions, expulsions, and something you may have to admit for the rest of your life. So don't do it.